Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're
Eight. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey. A little bit of hate goes a long way. That's some ASMR right there, man. Rubber baby bucky bumpers. Few more minutes, and then the hate starts. Hate makes us stronger. Hey, Katie. We're gonna start the hate train. Hatred makes us stronger. You're gonna hate a ham beast even more than you already hated her. And I'm talking about Shani and Rev. Not just them, but Mary as well. I need to get this off my chest. I'm sorry. If I don't, then who will? It's time for the hate. The hate shall commence. Oh, man. It feels good. Oh, wait, Rev, we're not ready for you. Welcome to what is now known as the Evening Hate, which is an homage to AP's early morning hate and late hate. This is called Evening Hate. And evening hate is basically where we hate a certain ham beast. We hate, we show our disdain for a certain individual who pretty much is an infamous figure. Some people include, of course, people like Leticia, Adrazia, and even Shani. And it's based on the fucked up things that they say and do. So I am going to roast not one, but two cows this very evening. Or at least I'm going to show my hatred for two particular cows who obviously don't even know when to shut the fuck up and get the fuck off the internet. Yeah, that's right. Our first instance of hate is, of course, Shani and Rev. And we all know about how Shani forces Rev against his will to make a video. So let's start off with a particular video where it shows how much the hate can be. And I want to give a shout out to XX for, archiving this shit, because ain't nobody gonna pay Shani money to watch her ain't nobody gonna pay Shani to watch her Twitch streams. Because of course ads. Because of course they had to put in the ads, because of course Shani is a greedy bitch. Because Shani wants money to support her drug habits. Anyway, let us start off with this video. It's Shani. The title says it. And I want to give a shout out to XX for archiving this stuff, because nobody wants to see Shani's original content, even if it's on Twitch. Nobody's going to pay a membership or subscription to Shani's Twitch just to get ads. So, the title says Shani forces Rev to beg for donations, then berates him for being honest. Let us start. Let us commence the hate. Look at that. Welcome to Clown World, everyone.
Okay, I don't even know.
I've been... Look at... That is a man that is... Look at that. I want you to bask in this image. I want you guys to take a good hard look at this man, this saintly individual. This saintly individual. This is the face of someone who has been shat on by a ham beast, who refuses to take any accountability for her life. That's right. Look at Rev. Look at poor Rev. He is defeated. He is defeated. Kind of makes you feel sorry for him. But you remember that, yeah, he hit her kids. Unexpectedly. Gotta put him down, so please donate. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Unexpectedly. I don't know if I feel sorry for him. I shouldn't. Get on with it, boy. Get on with it, Rev. I take it he's looking at the chat.
Hi, nerdy.
Hey,
Hi, painted lady.
they're waiting for people to come in. Oh, he ain't thrilled. He ain't thrilled, Katie.
Hi, homeless in America.
Hey.
Hey, maybe the quiet. Gooey, gooey.
Hee.
How you doing? I'm low.
Look at him. Look at this specimen. Look at him. You almost feel sorry for him. But you also have to remember that this guy is a man-child who hit a poor autistic boy.
What, my volume?
Oh, look, there's watermelon.
Hey, bubble tea.
Booba
Carolina Reaper. Blue. Be blue.
Nah, Undead Pikachu, it's obvious that he's defeated. I mean, he's forced against his will to make this. He's forced against his will to, quote unquote, disclose all the things that we say about Shani. Imagine this guy being married to Leticia. Or imagine this guy in a relationship with Leticia. She'd probably do the same thing, or else she'd threaten to kill her and the kids. I didn't mean to say that, but yeah.
Hi, Wednesday.
Yeah, he could be onto something. I could see that. Yeah, you're probably right.
Uma. Hi, Janice.
This is what they do on Twitch. They don't even do. I mean, we all know Shani sucks at playing video games. Rev sucks even more. They can't even sing to save their lives. They can't even literally sing for their suppers. So this is all they got going for them is just, I don't know, talking to the chat and just doing absolutely nothing, putting in zero effort. I'm sorry, I'm being a bit cynical, but again, you can tell off the bat that he doesn't want to do this. He really doesn't want to do this, but Shani's making him.
So how are you guys?
He can't get out of there.
I don't know why my volume's low. I don't have a clue.
The only way that Rev can leave Shani is if the cops get involved and they place an EPO, an emergency protective order on Rev to save him from Shani. That's how I see it. He may not. Sorry. He may. That's how I see it. I don't know.
Is your hand over the microphone?
No.
No. It's just. Sorry. Yeah. In case you guys haven't noticed, yeah. They're back in. Shani and Rev are back at the uncle's house. Don't ask why. But yeah, they're back at the uncle's house. I mean, after Shani lost her kids and they were kicked out of G-Man's house, they were forced to stay at that motel that motel that was condemned, and you got to see Rev on the news. And now they're back at the uncle's. Okay. Welcome to Clown World. Don't mind the clicking. Hey, Miss Moonbear.
Not really. What brings me online? Well, I wouldn't bring myself online.
Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't, Rev. Look at those soulless eyes. There's no soul. There's no life in them. Just empty blackness.
We need money for food. I'm so sick of this shit, but
And now you just get to the point. You need money for foods. Foods. They need some foods.
yeah, we need money for food.
I hate to disappoint you, but Rev, blink if you're being held against your own will. She needs more money to support her drug habits. What the E? Poopy bunker.
Food stamps tomorrow, thankfully. Somebody was trying to help us out, Ted, but it didn't happen.
Hold on. Prost, Rick. You're helping me pack and move. Wish I could give you more. Thank you for being a supporter and a friend for so long.
Yeah, we tried a ration.
Ms. Boone Bear donated $2 and said, Prost, Rick. You're helping me pack and move more. Wish I could give you more. Thank you for being a supporter and a friend for so long. Aw, thank you, Miss Moonbear. I'm always happy to help you. I'm always happy to be there for you. It really means a lot for me, too. I'm always happy.
Yeah, I'll go get to work on the pantries then.
He's got to go work in the pantries. You know, okay, Rev. Jason, Rev. You know what you can do to get more foods? I don't know. There's a thing that it's a new thing that people are doing. It's called job. Maybe you should consider looking into one. Oh, wait. Who am I kidding? This is Revelation News. You know goddamn well Rev is not going to get a job to save his own ass. If you remember from last year's last year's stream when Shani and Rev were arguing, he has made it clear that he doesn't want to get a job, even though Shani keeps suggesting he can work at the post office. They'll train him. But of course, Rev's like, I'll go post. I'm gonna go post. You want me to go postal? I'll do that. Like, who the fuck says that? Who the fuck says that he can't work at a post office because he'll go postal? I mean, oh my god. Buffering. Job. Get it. Baba Bukati. You could work at a gas station and never have to do this. Oh, Bubba T. I'm sorry. I'm
We
just.
try to budget our food stamps. Like, Jesus Christ, duh.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't bother going into Shanny and Ref's chat and suggesting that they go on section. I could say that Shanny could register for Section 8, but it's like teaching a blind person to read. Oh, wait, no. Blind people can read with Braille. Sorry, my bad. It's like giving a... I don't have an analogy for this one. It's like giving a chimpanzee the nuclear access codes, the access codes for the nuclear weapons. Oh wait, no, that didn't sound right. That did not come out right, or did it? But then again, you can't tell Reb to get a job. He'll freak out on you. Oh, yes, definitely Undead Pikachu. I would definitely invest in it wisely. Lord knows I would not spend $750K on video games and sex toys. I would not spend $750K on drugs. At least, it depends on the type of drug. I'm just kidding, but I would invest in the $750K if someone gave me $750K. Perhaps I'd start a business with that money. Maybe a small business, but a business nonetheless. I'd put it to good use.
No, I don't. I told you, this really gets to my anxiety being on like this.
What did
I don't want to be on.
What did they spend $750K on, Katie? Worthless shit. They spent it all on worthless shit. They spent it on well, most of the money went to Shanny's most of that money went to fill Shanny up. And by fill, I mean most of that money went to DoorDash and Uber Eats. Takeout. Expensive takeout. They wasted it mostly on electronics that they didn't even bring with them. They wasted it on clothing hauls for Shanny, which of course she didn't bring all those clothes. They wasted it all on video games and sex toys for Shanny. All that money was wasted on Shanny, mostly. And that's why she's a horrible person.
But it's like when nobody's going to feed your wife except yourself. Well, hey, I got to do something, right? Yeah, I got to do something.
Hell yeah.
No, we have nothing to eat in the house at all.
Thank you,
Nothing.
Miss Moonbear. Thank you for acknowledging that I have a secretary now. Now that I'm doing these streams in the bunker. Now I'm doing these streams in an underground bunker ever since I signed the contract to implant the porthole to hell. The deep old ones, the deep ones, the fish people were revolting against the idea of me putting an actual well to hell in the middle of the city. People keep falling in. Well, fish people keep falling in the well and never returned. I mean, the purpose for the well to hell was the purpose for that well to hell was so that I could excavate for an excavation into the pits of the Tartarus, so that I could retrieve Bubba's soul. And yes, my secretary is pretty much handling the books, or at least try to like help me ease the situation. She's just giving me stuff to keep my mind at ease while literal hell breaks loose. While literal hell breaks loose in the city of Rolier. Theo.
Yeah, it's rough. I know.
Now that I've been indoctrinated as a Duke of Hell, I didn't know that the perks of being a Duke of Hell means I have to put an actual well to hell in the middle of the city. Like I said, the purpose for the well to hell was to make contact with Bubba's soul. And yes, but luckily I decided to put a lid over the well to prevent in case demons start running amok. Well, a few demons kind of got out, and well, they're causing a bit of a disruption to the local businesses in Rolier. I didn't make up the rule. Hey. Whoa. It was part of the deal, Katie. It's actually in the middle of this town square. It's in the middle of the town square. Where there's like local businesses.
Yeah, maybe I'll go and ask a neighbor for food, honey.
Maybe I'll go.
Think that's a good idea?
Hold on, let me hear that again. I was just talking about the whole lore behind the well to hell. I don't know. Katie, we tried putting it in. We tried asking to put it in the woods, but the contract says that it has to be in the middle of the town square. That's because the woods, I cannot get any connections in the woods. The purpose was that we would have an antenna, or at least a little antenna, attached to the well in case we ever find Bubba's soul. It's hard to like get a signal in the middle of the woods.
A neighbor for food, honey. You think that's a good idea? Feeling really bad. Well, what else is new? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Tonight, late tonight will be when they come in.
Aw. I'll have to check it out after the stream. Well to hell. I'll have to check it out after the stream, Miss Moonbear. That well to hell?
Yeah, the cats still have some of their food left.
Their foods. Yes. Yes. We placed an antenna. We had to put an antenna over the well. Or at least like a tower over the well. with a little microphone inside the well. And a little I guess you could say like a spirit box. I don't know. It looked like a radio or a spirit box or like a walkie-talkie. Maybe it's a combination of all three. But yeah, we placed that hooked to like a 30-foot cable, or at least a 100-foot cable inside the well. We're trying to. I swear that if I hear like a gorilla talking about Bubba, saying Bubba's name, that means we're probably close.
Was that your stomach?
Yeah,
Or is that my stomach?
it's my stomach.
Oh, sure. Unfortunately, this is the only way we could. Unfortunately, might be the only way we can use to contact Bubba. He might not say much because he's a potato, or maybe not. Maybe now that
Yeah, it was.
maybe not. Maybe now that Bubba is free of his bodily form, he can finally be free of his confines, of his limitation. He can be free of his limitations. Maybe that's what that is. And yes, that's Rev's stomach growling because they haven't had foods. Better take care of that.
He is so like fully braced hugging me right now, baby. He's so cute.
Luckily, Wicked Witch plugged up all those holes so that the gorilla wouldn't come through. I mean, I have nothing against Greg, but are we going to keep him in hell? We might make contact with the gorilla to see if his progress, if he's made progress on finding Bubba's soul. If not, he's probably, if anything, he's probably getting high. The gorilla's probably getting high. I think he's high right now. He's dead air. Dead air. God will pull you out of this. Don't give them any ideas. If I had a way to cook next time, I would get my food stamps I'd buy. Oh, God.
Yeah, I have a pasta pot. There's nothing to cook out in the kitchen. There's nothing left in the fridge or any of the there's nothing left.
I call bullshit. I think the reason I call bullshit. Shanny's just making you say that. Shanny's just making you say that shit to garner sympathy, to get more money for, I don't know. And let's not forget, most of that money that they get from donations is not for food. If anything, most of that money is usually for drugs. I mean, it's like with Adrasdia. Mary always, every time Mary feels the need to grift people, she always has to come up with some outlandish excuse to why she won't get a job. Like saying I'm disabled. I'm mentally 13. Like anything she can do to get people's sympathy. Now that she's calling herself a targeted individual, I don't know if that's going to help her case. Oh, good. We might need to do that.
I feel like I'm starving.
Oh, she is getting her. Oh, most definitely. I don't know about that, Wicked Witch. I think she's loving it in there. I think she was loving it in the prison, in the jail. I mean, she gets to have a roof over her head. They give her a vegan diet. Her at least she's not eating lentils like JRC3. Oh, and have you heard that JRC3 got I don't know if he got suspended or not, but Jimmy No Mates, Dum Dum Jimmy Dum Dum can't post on his community tabs because from what I heard, JRC3 was posting swastikas on his community tabs. And I'm like, oh boy. I'm surprised his channel is, and yeah, his channel is still up. You just can't post anything on his community tabs or make a video. So James's channel is still up for now. If he continues this on, he's probably going to get nuked.
Yeah, fast food EBT would be great, wouldn't it?
No, that's true. She can't smoke her weed in medicine. I'm still trying to wait until Shani. I would like to see Shani and Letitia share. I would like to see, to be honest, I want to see Shani and Letitia share a cell. But then again, I would not wish that on my enemies. I mean, Shani is lazy as hell and doesn't even Shani is lazy as hell and doesn't intend on cleaning up after herself. Letitia, on the other hand, is a control freak who is also mentally unstable and has homicidal tendencies. And is a psychopath. And a potential serial killer. Yes, I keep saying Letitia is a potential serial killer. I'm not saying she is a serial killer yet, but given the proper motivation, she might snap and succumb to her insatiable bloodlust. She might do away with veganism once she tastes blood, she'll want more. Rev, and now back to Rev. Rev, I hate to say this, but your best bet is to, like, I don't know, move to LA and be homeless on the streets, and then live in someone's car or truck, shit in a bowl and piss in a cup, and then live in like a homeless shelter, and then live in a motel, and then register for Section 8. And you could be Mary, and she'll escape from prison. Oh, I would like to see that too. Rev, your best bet. I hate to say this, Rev, but your best bet at this point is I don't know, register for Social Security, or not register. Section 8 is your only option. Let Shani rot. Let Shani rot. Abandon Shani. ditch her, move to LA under a different name, change your appearance, and I don't know. Live your best life. You still have time. Go. Forget Shani. Pretend. Oh, Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch. Rev. James only likes little girls. James only likes little girls with no pubic hairs, not ham beasts like Shani. The best thing for Shani is we return her to the ocean. But I don't think the ocean wants her. I don't think sharks would want to eat her because she stinks so bad. I mean, she never mind. We can drop Shani off at Russia. We could drop Shani off on the Middle East. Or North Korea. This is boring. Where is Shani? Off screen. Can your uncle help? Oh yeah, almost forgot. Yes, I have finally got myself a Ko-fi page. It is now in the pinned comment if you want to buy me a coffee. If you wish to buy me a coffee, I have a Ko-fi page. It's in the pinned comment if you wish. Do so at your leisure. The look of defeat. Buy me a coffee. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. Stop selling crack. Actually, no. That would be a good idea. That would be the only option for Rev, is to sell crack. I mean, he does look like he's the type of person that would do crack. I mean,
I
Rev.
got 69 people in here. You want to talk?
I got 69 people in here. You want to talk? I don't know if I should feel sorry for Rev. I think he's pretty much. They're both beyond redemption. They're both beyond any help. It's like they're in prison.
Huh?
Get her in frame. Oh, hey, Sydney. How are you doing? How's happy baby? Poopy. What the hell, shit? Food. Foods. Ham beast. Poopy.
Yeah, I may have been able to talk well before, but I can't now because I'm telling you that my mind is not good.
That's because you're hungry. You eat, you can't think.
Every day it's the same shit.
Well, do something about it. Well, do something about it. If it's the same shit, different day, then that means you're stuck. Do something about it. I hate giving you advice, but honestly, well, you're not the one who's at fault here. Shani is, Rev. You're not the one at fault here. Shani is. I can't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, we're out of everything.
And whose fault is that? Clearly not the trolls. And whose fault is it? Whose fault is that you guys are out of everything? Clearly, it's not the trolls' fault that your guys are. It's not the trolls' fault that you're out of everything. Clearly, it's not our fault that you can't even scounge up whatever you have to, I don't know, go to the grocery store. It's not our fault that you're destitute. Most of it is Shanny's fault for siphoning off all of your inheritance money on worthless crap like clothing hauls, electronics that you didn't even bother bringing with you, toys for the kids, video games, DoorDash. All that money gone. And now look at you, Rev. You are a bum. You and Shanny are bums. You are literal beggars now. So Shanny should not be one to criticize us on how we make our money. She should not be one to tell us what to watch or tell us how to make our money. Because again, you guys now, you're literal beggars. Shanny and Rev, if you're watching this, you two are now beggars. You may not say it, but look at you. Look, you have, Shanny, you have Rev singing for your supper. Because you are a bum. Both you and Rev are bums. Lazy bums at that. But bums nonetheless. And you go on Twitch or whatever social media platform you think that you can get your message out to deny that everyone knows about you, to call you lazy bums. Yes, I'm calling Shanny and Rev. Yes, I'm calling Shanny and Rev lazy bums. They are lazy bums. Yes, he is a hostage. Yeah, wouldn't fucking surprise me.
Yeah, we like Domino's.
Yeah, well, I like Domino's too. But I've got Zilla. I will continue fighting until my enemies are destroyed.
Somebody's gonna message you on Twitter for a pizza.
Yee. Yee. I'm sorry. I cannot stop saying ye, as in Y-E, because that... did you hear that Kanye got suspended from Twitter after that whole Alex Jones fiasco? I know this is off subject, but... oh my god. You play shitty games, win shitty prizes. You hang out with shitty people, expect it to face the consequences. Look at what happened. Look at what's happening to Kanye. He's hanging... he used to be a talented musician back in the day. He was a lyrical genius. And then he lost his fucking mind. He lost his fucking mind about the time he got with that Kardashian. He lost his fucking mind about the time he hung out with Nick Fuentes. The guy is fucked up. Now he's now he's on his way to being... now he is nothing but a social pariah. I kind of find humor in this because, again, we're talking about a guy who was a prominent figure in the hip hop community, but is now one of the most hated people on this planet. And he might end up being on the FBI's most wanted. Kanye West might end up being on the FBI's watch list soon. After that whole Alex Jones thing, it's obvious that Kanye West is going to end up being on a watch list, on an FBI watch list. Maybe this might be his end. It is Stockholm Syndrome, you're right. Oh, this is Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah.
You need my help to do that too?
You need my help to do that too? Oh, so now we're getting somewhere. Yes! Say yes! Finally, at least Rev is starting to get it. I mean, this is one of the rare moments we see Rev develop a backbone. Even though he's an immature little brat, but at least he's trying to be, at least there are some moments of clarity. There are times where we can root for Rev for whenever he has these moments of clarity. But it kind of goes away whenever he says it's performance art. Hey, Tangle Bliss. Also, let's not forget that Shani forced Rev off alcohol, cold turkey, resulting in him suffering severe brain damage and almost dying because of it. And not only that, Shani had sex with Rev without his consent. I'm not joking. I wish I was kidding. But Shani raped Rev. The same way Christian raped Barb. I mean, he couldn't give consent. I mean, that alone would have warranted Shani jail time. That alone would have resulted in Shani going to jail for a long time. I mean, it shouldn't be a double standard. It shouldn't be one standard, but people overlook shit. Yes. Yes, Katie. Yes, Katie. Shani took advantage of Rev sexually when he was wet-brained. That was the whole... I mean, she pretty much caked him in makeup during this whole Revelina thing. That was... I mean, he was not in the right state of mind. Then again, he never was in the right state of mind. But again, the whole Revelina thing was him during the time when he was wet-brained. And not only that, Shani tickled his prostate without his consent. She butt-fucked him without his consent. No, there's no video of Shani butt-fucking Rev or anally raping Rev when he was wet-brained.
All right, we got messages open.
And I think most of those videos would be, if there were, they'd probably be lost to time.
No, it wasn't the first, it was the second. All right, you're going bye-bye.
Yep. Blocking people who tell you the truth. Because Shani wants complete control of the narrative. That is what an egotist does. They want complete control of the narrative. That's why she wants to disclose everything. Honestly, if there was any justice by any standards, if the legal system wasn't as fucked as it is right now, if the legal system wasn't fucked as it is, Shani and Rev would have been in jail a long ass fucking time ago. Or Shani would have been in jail and Rev would be in like a group home. Exactly. That's what Shani wants is control. What Shani wants is control. God, I hate that noise. It's bad enough that I get it on my end. And I get a lot of people are.
Shani's fine. She's right here.
No shit. No shit.
Thanks for the prayers.
Thanks for the prayers. Praying to God won't help. Dear Rev, how does it feel to be a worthless piece of crap? Must hurt, doesn't it? And no, they don't have anyone. Shani's family has completely disowned her. And Rev's uncle doesn't want anything to do with Shani. Even Rev's family, immediate family, wants nothing to do with Shani. They don't want to help them. So yeah, they're fucked. Unless by some miracle, Rev grows a pair of balls and calls the cops on Shani and volunteers to have an EPO placed against her. For those of you who don't know, an EPO is an emergency protective order. I mean, I'm pretty sure that CPS can also file an emergency protection order. But yeah, I would love to know whether or not those boys have like an EPO on them, placed on them for their safety. I don't know.
If you want to help out, Shani's PayPal is at Shani Needs Love, and my PayPal is at RevDude. If you want to help,
My PayPal. Do not give these people any money. Do not give Shani money. She'll waste it on drugs. You can buy a cup of coffee with that money. You can buy a cup of coffee with that money. Or better yet, buy me a coffee. At Ko-fi. And buy me a coffee. My Ko-fi page is in the pinned comment. I mean, I don't know. I just feel the need that I want to shill out my Ko-fi page. I mean, ever since I made it, or at least I decided to shill it, I thought it would be cool. Or Rev.
He won't let me go.
Hmm.
He won't let me go till I see this is why I don't talk.
Talk about Gavin? Those cats better have food. I don't know if they do have food. But we need to save those cats before we save Rev. Those cats need help more than Rev does. Take the cats. Give them to like an animal shelter. I keep forgetting about the cats. God damn it. I keep forgetting about the cats. Yeah. Rev, take those take those cats. Give them to like a foster family or like a shelter that they can take care of. Leave Shani and go for the border. Go for the border. Go for the West Coast. She won't find you. Change your name. Change your image. But take the cats with you, or give them to like someone that'll take care of them better than you and Shani will. Yeah, they would be covered in fleas. You're right. And they're house cats. I'm just gonna skip ahead because this is boring. He's just doing nothing.
Come on here. I did not want to come on here.
No, he didn't. No, you didn't want to come on here. But Shani forced you to come on here.
You said give me your phone.
I did not want to come on here, Shannon.
You know what, Jason? Are you doing this stuff on purpose just to make me look bad, that I'm forcing you to do stuff?
No, I'm telling the truth that I did not want to come on here.
Here we go. Finally.
Then don't ask for my phone. It make me look like I'm doing something toward you.
Ask for your phone. I didn't.
We can set Rev up with Latitty. Hey, we can set Rev up with Hula Girl. I'm just kidding.
Like, people think I force you to do stuff against your will.
Well, you do force him to. Well, you do force him to do stuff against his will. You do force him against his will. You might as well shove your hand up his ass and talk for him, because that's all Rev is good for, is being a hand puppet.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
It's bullshit.
And yes, for those of you who don't know, Shani was Rev's first girlfriend. Rev was pretty much a virgin with rage before he met Shani.
Don't give a fuck up.
And yes, in case you're wondering, she is walking. That is her stomping her hooves. That is her stomping her hooves, guys. In case you're wondering, that is her stomping her hooves.
Make me look bad.
It sounds like every time Shani stomps her hooves, an earthquake, there's a slight tremor in that house. You can hear it.
I didn't even do anything. Always make me look bad. I didn't even do anything. Always make me look bad.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the stomping? It's gotta be, there's gotta be like a tremor. I mean, Shani is big. I mean, she is so fat. How fat is she? That she pretty much holds the weight of the car pinned to the train tracks. And when she got out of the car, it immediately drove off the train tracks by themselves because she got out. That's how fat she is. She is so fat that if she ever to jump in a pool, all the water would come out. Shani is so fat that you need to have 2 cameras on her at the same time to get her full size. Here's another one. Shani is so fat that she could barely fit inside the back of a police cruiser. They had to haul her off in a ambulance to the precinct. That's how fat Shani is.
I didn't even do anything. But it's always that. I force you.
She's fat.
I force you. I make you do stuff.
Hey, Carrie. Well, of course you make him. Like I said, Shani, you might as well shove your hand up Rev's ass and talk for him, because that's all he's good for. He's a hand puppet. That's what Rev is to Shani, is a hand puppet.
I'm not like that. And I
Yes, you are.
stick up for me.
I wish you would stick up for me. Shut the fuck up. I just got through watching Latitty Part 3 on Carrie's channel. And now I'm beginning to think that, Shani, you were raised on Sailor Moon. You want some tuxedo mask to come and save you from all the evil that you think is after you? Like I said, people like Shani, Latitty, and Adrasdia are the type of people that were probably raised on Disney princesses and Sailor Moon. Hold on, I got something. Hold on, let me hear that. Can't find any fucking food. You can't get a fucking job. I'm so sick of it. And why don't you do something about it, Shani, instead of sitting on your fat ass because you're too lazy to get up to go find a job? You call that work? All you do is just sit on your fat ass and look at the chat. That's all you do. For what? You're not even easy to look at. I mean, come on. Shani is morbidly obese. She's ugly as sin, ugly on the inside and out. Hell, even Latitty gets more views than Shani does. Even Latitty used to get more views than Shani. If Latitty did her bullshit on Twitch, I'm pretty sure she would have been raking in. But then again, she would have been banned off Twitch for for threatening to murder JW, or for threatening murder and doing drugs on camera. Yeah. I mean, Twitch is very strict about that shit. Twitch is very strict about their rules.
You could at least tell them I'm not forcing you to do this. You could at least tell them that.
She's not forcing me to do this.
She's not forcing me to do... Oh, that is so weak, Rev. That is so fucking weak.
Instead of making it seem that I'm doing something against your will.
Well, technically you are. Technically you are doing something against his will. Technically you are forcing him against his will.
It's very clear to everybody that I don't want to be on.
Well, no shit. You don't want to be on.
Well, good.
Shani is out of breath.
But why does it have to be on my...
Well, that's the only exercise she could do. That's the only exercise Shani could do. Is storm around like a fucking bull in a china shop.
Fucking back. Why do I have to look like I'm shit? When I didn't even do anything. I didn't fucking do anything.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. No.
Do you not see the audience where they're saying that I'm forcing you to do stuff against your will?
Yep. No wonder you're not getting any money. You're blocking people left and right. You're blocking people who disagree with you, Shani.
I didn't notice that.
I'm so sick of hearing that.
Oh, here comes the fake tears.
It's like all the responsibility is on me, and it's like poor fucking Jason, and I'm the one who's goddamn dying.
All that I do.
You're always dying, Shani. You're always dying. Every time things don't go your way, you fake an illness. 1 minute you're saying, I have crinkle heart. The next you're saying, I have COVID. And then you're saying, I have cancer. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you fat, ugly, whale of a woman? I'm sorry if I gotta be cruel to you, but it's warranted. You are the common denominator in all this. You are a bum, Shanny. Not only are you a lazy bum, you're fucking crazy. And your insane, stupid ass will accuse people of shit that they didn't even do to you. And it's gotten to the point where you're now blocking people on Twitch. You're blocking your only means of revenue. When is the line drawn? When is the line drawn, Shanny?
Dude.
I'm the one who can't fucking even barely fucking sleep or breathe half the fucking time. But no, it's all on my goddamn back. Every goddamn thing.
I'm the
Why do you
only
just
one
sit
that goes.
there and stare?
I'm the only one that goes out there and does anything. What the hell
Why
are
do
you
you
talking
just
about?
sit there and stare, Jason?
The only reason that you're able to get anything is because of me. So I don't know what the fuck.
Well, he's right. He's not wrong. The only way that Shanny gets things is because of Rev's money. Because Shanny siphoned all that money.
Fuck you're talking
And the
about.
only reason why you can get anything is because of me.
Well, you fucked his brain up. That's why. You fucked him up, Shanny. You forced him off alcohol. And you gave him severe brain damage. You almost killed him, Shanny. You almost killed him. And now you want to say, oh, poor me. Woe is fucking me. Shut the fuck up. No, seriously, shut the fuck up, Shanny. We're tired of you. We're tired of hearing you complain. We're tired of hearing you cry about how your feelings are hurt. You're the common denominator here.
So? What's the point? I don't understand what
I'm
you're
sick
saying.
of being the only one that makes fucking money in this house.
Bull fucking horse shit. Bull fucking horse. You don't make a you don't make a dime. You don't even make a red cent. You've blocked almost every one of your supporters who disagree with you. You've blocked everyone who's tried to donate to you. You don't even get enough on ad revenue. You don't even make enough on ad revenue.
Wow.
I'm sick of the only one who puts actual fucking work into shit.
Oh,
Why
definitely.
am I fucking sick as anything?
There is no breaking his Stockholm syndrome.
I'm sick of that.
He's enjoying this. Look at him. Look at that fucking smirk. Look at that little smirk. I mean, come on. Don't tell me you're not enjoying. Don't tell me he's not enjoying this. I mean, he's obviously getting a good laugh out of this. I mean, he's smiling. Look at him. He's got that smirk on him.
You're living like this.
Why don't you leave me then?
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Ouch. He's like, why don't you leave me then?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Why? What did I do? What did I do?
Woo. Cry. How could this happen to me? Hashtag run, Rev, run.
This went well.
This went well. I'm not hating on Rev. I'm hating on Shanny.
Well, you're just staring and not saying anything to anyone, Jason. Why did you even go on?
I don't know.
Why did you even go on? you're just gonna stare and look fucking like insane, and then everyone's blaming it on me, and I
She's just tired!
didn't even do anything!
Yeah, I'm going off, and don't ask me to go on again.
I didn't!
Good. Do it. Do it, Rev. I'm going off. Don't ask me to go on again. At least he's got some balls. Let's see what else. No, I'm not watching that. Now, on to our next person to hate. Like I said, I'm not done with Shani. Well, I'm done with Shani right now, but I'm not done with my hate. Like I said, I'm roasting 2 cows. Now, this one is easy to roast because we all know who Adrazi is. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. And I said I was going to be done with her, but I lied. You can never be done with Adrazi. Never. You will never be done with her, unfortunately. Okay, so what is the problem, Mary? What seems to be the problem, Adrazi?
Every time I delete a video, they attack me and accuse me and remind me that it's been re-uploaded. I can't delete anything.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you decided to run your mouth. Maybe you should have thought of that before you decided that you want control of the narrative. You just want to run your mouth and... I mean, come on. It's okay for you to say shit, but it's not okay for us to say shit about you. I'm sorry. That's not how the world works. I just got done watching Shani and Rev. I just got done watching Rev look defeated and while Shani attempts to play the victim. And now I gotta hear this from you, Mary?
Adonis Paul deletes videos all the time. When does somebody...
Where's the proof that Adonis Paul deletes videos? He privates videos, he unlisted videos, and yes, Carrie, I'm afraid I can't find Mayo 3 on YouTube. Like I said, the only way that you can have access to Mayo 3 is if you become like a member of Adonis Paul, the VivaLosTejas.com. That's the only way you can find access to some of the stuff that was archived or unlisted. I can't find it. I don't know if there's a re-upload of it. I don't know if someone re-uploaded it, but again, the only form of Mayo 3 is a video I did a while back. And that's it.
Somebody attack him. You can go to his channel any day and say, you deleted videos. Where are those videos? Why did you delete those videos? What is in those videos? Why would you need to delete them?
Again, Mary, where's the proof that Adonis Paul deletes videos? Where's the proof? He privated Mayo 3 because you wouldn't shut up about it. He privated the Mayo videos because you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. Adonis Paul wants nothing to do with you anymore. He's done with you. Why can't you get that through your thick skull? We're all done with you.
They're not on his YouTube. He does live streams multiple times a week, but he only has a couple of videos on his YouTube. Where are all his videos going? Where do they go? Why does he delete them? Why doesn't he leave them on YouTube for people to come and see? Why?
And by the way, just to let you know, she's referring to the Mayo documentaries. Adrazi couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut. She kept accusing Adonis Paul of lying about her. Adrazi kept saying that Adonis Paul lied about me in those documents. He made documents lying about me. all he did was use your videos that you deleted. All he did was use your videos that he deleted. That's all. He doesn't even say anything of great importance until like an intermission. That's all. It's just basically him recapping the events that happened. And that's after he plays your videos, Mary.
Why doesn't he save them?
He does. It's on LosTejas.com. It's on VivaLosTejas.com. They're on his website. And you could get access to them if you become a member.
Because he's committing crimes in them and he takes them down.
What crimes has he committed? What crimes has Adonis Paul committed?
Before YouTube really has a chance to review them. That's the truth. They want me to kill myself because I took down a video of myself discussing a television set. They've taken down videos where they've told me to kill myself.
No, we
Literally,
haven't.
One of his videos, one of his live streams starts with him telling me to jump off of the Hollywood sign. And it's not the only one.
That's not what he said. That is not what he said, you stupid Momo. He said nothing about that. He didn't tell you to jump off it. He said if you jumped off it, no one would miss you. He didn't tell you to jump off of it. He didn't tell you to jump off the Hollywood sign. He said if you jumped off the Hollywood sign, no one would miss you.
One. He has multiple.
And you know what? He is right. No one's going to mourn for you, Adrastia. No one even cares about you. You are universally hated by everyone.
Videos, live streams that he has deleted about me where he actively tells me to commit suicide. Why don't you re-upload those? Why did you delete those? Why are we not allowed to watch those?
Yes. Adrastia called Adonis Paul a pedophile. She also called him a rapist. She falsely accused... I don't know if... Did Adrastia falsely accuse Adonis Paul of raping her? No, wait, that's Leticia. And no. How does it feel to know that Leticia is much more content than you, Mary? But no. Adonis Paul has never said anything like that. He never attacked you. As a matter of fact, he was protecting you, Mary. He was protecting you from all the people that want to hurt you. I mean, who was it that told you to take down that video of you showing your phone bill? Who was it that told you to remove the video of you filming yourself holding your electric bill? Adonis Paul told you to take down that video.
Anymore. I'm such a bad person for deleting videos. What does it make you when you delete videos?
Yeah, she accuses Adrastia accuses Adonis Paul of harassing her.
Every time I delete a video.
Nope. Now we're getting to the nitty and gritty. Adonis Paul has nothing to do with you. He wants nothing to do with you, Mary. So shut the fuck up, get the fuck off the internet, and touch grass for once. You were called out for being a liar. You were called out for being a grifter. And not to mention, you were called out for, well, stealing food from the homeless. You were pretending to be homeless. And then you went to the soup kitchen to pretend to be homeless. because you think that you can get away with it. Full fucking horse shit. You are nothing more than a thief. A common thief, Mary.
They will not stop until I kill myself.
Yes, yes. Undead Pikachu. Yes, you're right. Mary did dox herself. She did dox herself, and Dark Ninja gloated about that. You know who? I mean, it was Dark Ninja that shared Mary's address on 4chan.
And all I can do is document it and tell the world so that after I'm dead.
Oh, here we go. Now she's back to being Martyr Mary. She's back to being Martyr Mary. Shut the fuck up, you stupid, fat, ugly cow. Nobody gives a fuck about you. No one's ever gonna miss you. As a matter of fact, we would be happy if you were gone. I don't mean we'd be happy if you were dead. No, we'd be happy if you get the fuck off the internet. Permanently.
Somebody can see what they did to me. I'm not even allowed to delete videos on my own channel without them harassing me and threatening me.
Yes, yes. So yeah, AP paid your phone bill, Mary. AP was the one responsible for paying your bills. Well, it was one time. Hell, AP gave you $100 last year for Christmas, Mary. He didn't have to give you $100. He tried to be nice to you. He tried to bury the hatchet with you, but you want to be the perpetual victim and blame him for all your problems. I don't know. Who would be a bigger idiot? Mary or Dark Ninja? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I wonder who accused them. I wonder who accused AP and Hatman of doing that. Could it be JRC3? I think James was the one that accused AP and Hatman of being pedophiles. And yes, in case you aren't listening, in case you weren't here, or I mean, sorry, no, I didn't mean to be insulting. In case anyone is curious, Adrazia has been talking with James Robert Clark III for a while. I mean, where else do you think she gets that whole "I'm a targeted individual" shit from? She didn't magically decide that she was a TI. She got it from James because James kept posting in his community tabs hashtag gang stalking, hashtag targeted individual bullshit. Adrazia and JRC3 are friends. And the reason why James Robert Clark III is defending Adrazia is because, well, Adonis Paul, Hatman, and Daywave Radio exposed James Robert Clark, JRC3, for being a stalker and a pedophile. Well, actually, Virgie and AP were the ones that exposed him for being a pedophile when they were looking at his Instagram, and they saw him liking pictures of underage girls. And then, yeah, so AP and Virgie were the ones who exposed James of being a pedophile, while actually it was more of a group effort. It was more of a group effort. Well, I wasn't involved in this, but it was a group effort. between AP, Virgie, Hatman, and the boys of ROTC. Well, actually, Virgie is considered a member of ROTC now, but it was a group effort.
It's not enough that they re-upload them so I can't delete them off of YouTube completely. It's not enough. They have to attack me.
Oh, God. It's always they have to attack. Didn't know the great on APs, and good for him. Oh, yeah. Yes. It is a coincidence. It is a coincidence. And now JRC3 can't post on his community tabs. Because he was posting swastikas. Yeah, JRC3 was posting swastikas on his community tabs. That's why he is suspended or banned. I'm surprised his channel didn't get nuked, but no one's going to care about him because he's never going to score. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right, Undead Pikachu. They did get his information from the... Yeah, they got it from FOIA. And I thought it was funny. I mean... But we got the screenshots. Well, actually, Leaf had the screenshots of James admitting that he was a proud Lolita lover. And of course, Hatman has some audio of James admitting that he likes underage girls and gets boners of 15-year-old Nasia Lukin.
And they do the same thing without ever being attacked.
They won't stop until I'm dead. Adonis wants me dead and will not allow me to live. Oh, cry me a fucking river, Mary. Nobody cares. AP doesn't want you dead. He just wants you... Adonis Paul doesn't want Adrasdia dead. He wants her to leave him the fuck alone and never mention him ever again. He wants nothing to do with Mary. And frankly, neither do I. Even though Hatman is always trying to try to push Mary onto me. I mean, well, I could use the publicity.
They delete videos and they don't have to worry about people screaming at them and lying about them because of what they deleted. But if I delete a video, they say that it's proof I committed a crime. It's the evidence they need. And they're gonna put me away forever because they have it re-downloaded.
Oh yeah, that's right,
but
Undead
they never
Pikachu.
go to the police with it. They never do anything with it except mock me and to make me feel less than human. What they are doing is intended to push me to suicide.
Yeah, he's probably on Gabs posting swastikas. I mean, James pretended to be a neo-Nazi, remember that? He was pretending to be a neo-Nazi to, I don't know, make himself look cool or...
They know what they are doing.
And I'm beginning, and by the way, Undead Pikachu, I'm beginning to think that James might have a copy of Mein Kampf. Can you imagine James owning a copy of Mein Kampf?
And they are not going to stop until they have succeeded in their goal of killing me. And they are going.
But James is probably too full of lentils. I don't think that's enough to satisfy Shani, because James eats nothing but lentils.
To. Because I am weak and there are more of them.
There is no... Where the fuck is she getting all this from? It's obvious she's trying to use this. It's obvious that James is pretty much coaching her the way Dr. Carroll coached Leticia.
And they know what to do. They know how to kill people like me.
What? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Let me hear that again.
They know what. Because I am weak and there are more of them. And they know what to do. They know how to kill people like me.
Oh my god, Mary, you are so... Where the fuck did this come... I'm sorry, where the fuck did this come from? That woman is a scientist, and she did remember a bit of something of the name, but she is now aware of him personally. Pat's talked to her, sent her an email. Yep.
And they think they'll never be caught. That's why I keep telling the world what they're doing. That's why I won't stop telling them.
You'll never stop screaming. She'll never stop screaming, AP. She'll never stop screaming. She lives up to the title of her book. She will never stop screaming.
After they've killed me, there is enough evidence that this time they won't get away with it.
They can't keep getting away with it. Excuse me.
All I have to do is die.
Oh my god. Here we go. Martyr Mary back at it again. Oh my god, Mary, shut up. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody should give a fuck about you. You are worthless.
For this to all be over with, all I have to do is die for them to finally be stopped.
Eliana is a scientist. All I have to do is die for them to be stopped. Shut up! And this is a thing. Like I said, AP brought this up. She watches way too much Lifetime movies. She watches way too many Lifetime films. And she also watches way too many true crime videos on YouTube. And she thinks that if she dies, there's going to be an investigation. No one's going to investigate a suicide.
All I have to do is die.
Oh, shut up, Mary. Shut the fuck up, you stupid brain-dead moron.
They've made it.
Mary, he's trying to kill me. They've made it extremely clear that they will continue to point out all the times you use social media to ask for money. That isn't a warning. That isn't a warning that they want you dead. It's a warning that those that watch you on an ongoing pattern of asking for viewers, asking your viewers. Yeah? with the brilliant acting, you should get a job with Royal Shakespeare. Nope. Yep. Finally, winter quilting is coming around.
Extremely clear that they will not leave me alone until I am dead.
No. We tried leaving you alone, Mary. We tried leaving Royce Lopez tried leaving you alone, but you just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Did you think that there would be consequences? It's a vicious cycle for you. You're addicted to the attention that you're receiving. You enjoy playing the victim. You enjoy it.
Adonis Paul has made me understand. As
No.
long as I am alive.
I can't, to be honest, Undead Pikachu, I cannot bring myself to watch Jared Genesis. I cannot bring myself to watch him. He is so repugnant. He is so repugnant. He is so repulsive. I can't bring myself to watch him. He's just too damn full of himself. He's like Ross.
He is going to hurt me. I can't fight it anymore.
She can't fight it anymore. She can't fight it anymore. You can't keep getting away with it. Adonis Paul can't keep getting. Well, actually, no, you can't keep getting away with it, Mary. Adonis Paul wants nothing to do with you. He just wants you to leave him the fuck alone. We all want you to leave us alone. Everyone. Well, you've never mentioned me. You never tried to say, I tried to kill you. You went after people that AP was close with. You went after Greg Guillermo. You went after C'est La Vie. You went after Original Owl. And you went after Leaf. All to get to Adonis Paul. Also, you can get Adonis Paul's attention. You are so obsessed with him that it's made you completely insane. Well, actually, you were already insane before you met Adonis Paul.
I wake up every day knowing that these people want me to.
Adonis Paul is Mary's William Gloryhole. If you don't know who William Gloryhole, he's the guy that is basically a thorn in Cyrax's side.
And I try so hard to fight to get through another day. And I just can't fight anymore.
Ladywood for Adonis.
He's gonna get what he wants.
Get what he wants? Yo. I don't know if I should.
I hope that when he gets it, he finds that it really was what he wanted.
What is it that he wants? What he wants is you to leave him alone. Stop mentioning him. Stop accusing him of shit he didn't do to you. Leave Adonis Paul the fuck alone.
Because killing somebody just to find out that it didn't make you feel better. It's a hell of a thing to learn the hard way.
Yeah, Eliana was the woman that James was stalking. James saw Eliana as a breeding partner. Now let's take, since I'm here, I might as well look at some old videos from Mary.
The main argument.
Nope. Not that one.
Someone.
Wow. Adraza, your quality is so fucking shitty. I can't even play it on here. So this was on this was 4 days ago. Adonis Paul earned $1,500 on a live stream to urinate on my brother's grave. They make big money. For what? And by the way, the reason why Adonis Paul made that title was because you were obsessed with using your brother as a shield, your deceased brother. And yes, we're still trying to contact his soul, Mary. Why do you think I have a well to hell in the city, in the middle of town square? We're trying to make contact with Bubba's soul. We might end up making contact with Greg Gurilmo on the way down.
So one of the things they're saying in the comments is they don't make that much money. They only make about $50 off of your videos in each one of their live streams. So you have nothing to be complaining about.
Yes.
Last year, Adonis Paul held a live stream specifically to send people to urinate on.
And she's saying this to new people. She always says this whenever new people start watching her. She rehashes the same old stories. Like, oh my God. We know. We fucking know about it. And why do you think we keep disclosing? It was not a fundraiser to piss on Bubba's grave. We're trying to call you. It was to call you out for using your brother's name as a shield against Aunt Kathy. We were using your trump card against you.
On my handicapped brother's grave. This live stream earned him $1,500. That's a lot more than $50. And my little brother was used for that live stream. Bubba was in the title for the entire 2 hours of that.
Bubba. We will find Bubba's soul, Mary. We are going to find Bubba's soul. I have the portal, I have the well to hell inside in the town square. And we will make contact with Bubba's soul.
That stream. How do you get to say he didn't earn any money?
It was for a truck, you dumb bitch. He changed the title because, again, he knows that whatever title would piss you off. Because, again, it's funny. Because you're a fucking idiot. And you rehash the same stories over and over again. Like I said, you are the definition of insanity.
Off of my disabled brother and the pain that his antagonizing tactics in holding that fundraiser to attack my disabled dead brother. You forget so quickly. And also another thing is,
No. That won't be necessary, Undead Pikachu. That won't be necessary. We got Greg handling the heavy work. Actually, no, Greg. Actually, no. On second thought, Greg is probably getting high in hell. I didn't know they had weed in hell.
Well, he doesn't tell people to
Well, they don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing. Am I right?
attack you. He tells people to leave you alone. He specifically tells people not to contact you.
Well, he did.
I have shown community posts from him in the past where he specifically told his fans to come to my page and call me a filthy liar.
Well, it's deserving, Mary. How do you like that, bitch? Well, you deserved it. Because you are a filthy liar. Before that, he said, no joke you say in her comments will be funnier than the ones God is playing on her. And that was in the first Mayo documentary. Now that you want to provoke the fuck people, it's fair game. So, yeah. This is what, to quote Gustavo Fring, this is what comes. This is what comes of blood for blood, Mary. This is what comes of blood for blood, Mary. Sangre por sangre. This is what comes of blood for blood. Sangre por sangre.
When he knows that calling me a liar is a trigger to me, a trigger that could cause me to hurt myself, he's telling his 10,000 followers to come and say those specific trigger words to me. But he doesn't tell them to hurt me. He doesn't tell them to contact me. He doesn't do this. Except when he does and won't.
We are all welcome in hell. I mean, I'm a Duke of Hell now. Now that Hatman has appointed me as Duke of Hell, I gives you the free pass. I could give you a free tour if you wish. Hell, you might see Greg getting high while looking for Bubba's soul.
I want you to forget it.
Bubba! You there, Bubba? Comes of blood for blood head.
Okay, I've been writing, so if I'm looking down the whole time, that's why. A crime that is satisfied by money is only really a crime for the poor, as the rich can easily pay the fine and move on, where a poor person might go to jail, lose their jobs, face extra fines, be on
bullshit.
probation.
I'm here to hate Mary.
It makes it feel like everything relies on money. Drugs that you can afford aren't seen as a problem. The problem with drugs is the users who are poor, not the drugs themselves. For example, I smoke marijuana in California. Every YouTuber that's attacked me for being a drug addict does the same drug. What makes me an addict and not them is the ability to afford the drugs. So I'll be seen as a worthless junkie for needing chemicals to stabilize my brain, while a rich person can just have a prescription filled for pain or anxiety meds. They can stay on another planet and it's fine because they can afford the drugs. And if they get in an accident, they can afford the fines. They can afford to do whatever they want.
I had to go get me a drink.
Today, I was asked if Adonis Paul could buy my forgiveness.
I like that. I like this one by Misty Day. The difference is they work to support their habits. You, on the other hand, beg, lie, and grip from others who make you feel sorry. Who you make feel sorry for you. Nice. Yes, Adonis Paul did offer Mary money as a Chris. He tried to donate. He tried to donate $100 to you, Mary. If he wanted you dead, then why would AP try to donate $100, which you turned down? He was trying to bury the hatchet. He didn't really have to, but AP's got a big heart. AP's got a big heart, which is working its ass off right now, which is probably working its ass off by now, but he does have a big heart. I always have to say that AP has a big heart because he's a stand-up dude.
The answer is no. And it's this mindset that anything is okay if you're rich that makes me steadfast in the principle that you can't buy me. Nobody should feel they have the right to be cruel to another human being just because money will
Yes, I am.
it. It's bullshit. Money helps, but a broken heart doesn't just stop aching overnight. And if I let the man who caused the
good night, good night,
buy
Undead
away
Pikachu.
that sort of pain, aren't I then responsible?
I'm gonna finish off here.
The next person he hurts. If I don't stand firm and make it clear this behavior is wrong, it will continue because of my inaction. No, he can't buy me away. The pain in my heart has.
I think he's referring to when AP and Mersh gave her money for Christmas last year, which she turned down. Like I said, AP has a big heart. He has a good heart. Well, he not good heart, like condition-wise, but he's a generous man. He helps out people when in need. He helps out people in need. Well, his buddies. He helps out his buddies when they're in need.
Has no price tag.
Mm.
It's obviously worked before with other people, or the offer wouldn't exist at all. I need money desperately, but not.
It's not coffee, it's lemonade, by the way.
My brother. And that's what they did.
They did not dishonor your brother.
Allow someone to dishonor my brother.
Dishonor. You brought shame and dishonor on our family, Mary Barone.
And that's what they did.
They did not dishonor Bubba. You dishonored Bubba by abandoning him.
They dishonored my brother. My little brother deserves better.
Are you still on that, Mary? Are you still on that whole my little brother deserves better? For what? He's bones. He's bones, Mary. He's fertilizer. What more can you do for him? Just let... Nobody the train donated $50. Holy fucking shit. Oh, you covering Mary? Can you JRC3 song and tell Mary she could... Holy shit, $50. Thank you, Nobody the Train. Can you JRC3 song and tell Mary she could have had this if she sang it? Oh, yeah, I could. I mean, I don't know if I don't know what to say, Nobody the Train. I don't know what to say. I mean, wow, $50? Wow, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Wow. A $50 donate. I should change that donate. I mean, well, that notification for like, wow, man, dude, thank you. I'll play the JRC3 song after this, and then we're gonna close out.
And the saying, well, nobody actually desecrated the grave. My aunt visited the grave with a bottle of apple juice.
Mary, Shut up. Marlins will soar. Shut up. I gotta go find Marlins will soar. I can't play that one. I can play this one. My name is GRC3. I practice karate at the strip mall 2D. I log on to YouTube and see. Met a nurse that I stalk now. Eliana sold me out. Keep it hoping and praying that I will score. Merchant Royce ruined my life and my chance to score. I bought some food with EBT. My dry rotted tires were slashed today. I like little girls, is that okay? I'm a Nazi, I don't care. I like little girls with no pubic hair. Been hoping and praying that I will score. Merchant Royce ruined my life and my chance to score. Just gonna kill myself. No chance to score. Okay. Thank you for the $50 thank you for the $50. Nobody the train. And by the way, Mary, this money could have been yours. This money could have been yours, Mary. Had you have sung that song, this could have been yours if you had sang that song. This money could have been yours had you told James that he was never going to score. But no, Mary has to be the victim. She doesn't want to be cruel to James. Yeah, Mary, you had your chance.
Symbolically, they desecrated his resting place. And that means something to me. And it's not something.
Oh, thank you, Chase.
Give me money and make me shut up about. Because it's wrong. My brother was the most innocent person.
And you abandoned him, Mary. You abandoned him. You abandoned your brother.
And this is what they do. His life was something that none of you could ever imagine.
Oh, here we go with the whole Bubba shit. Yo, Bubba's enjoying hell right now. He's hanging out with strippers. Hatman allows him to come to the strip clubs. He gets a little lap dance.
And then even after, he wasn't respected enough to have a headstone because his family couldn't really afford one. And then just because Kathy could afford one, she thinks it's okay to desecrate his grave, to treat him like trash.
It was apple juice, Mary! And she drank it all the way home, you dum-dum.
Because she can afford to step on him. She can't afford to make it okay. And neither can Adonis Paul.
Shut up, Mary. Shut the fuck up. Your brother deserved better than you. Yep. bot. Oh, the sex bot. Find love in your city. Sex bot. Oh my god. JRC3. You're awesome. JRC3. Oh god. You're never gonna score, James. You're never gonna score. James, you're never gonna score. Exactly. She did not desecrate her nephew's grave. Aunt Kathy did not desecrate Bubba's grave. She was standing in for a friend. And we were not disrespecting Bubba's memory. We're honoring his memory. Why do you think we're trying to contact his soul? Because we want to throw him a party. That's the purpose of having that was the reason why I had the well to hell installed in the middle of the city, in the town square, was that we can contact Bubba and we can have a party and we can have a barbecue in his name. And he can join us. Since he is no longer confined by his physical ailments, he is free. Well, we might also need to contact Roberta's soul and get the truth about what happened to her.
No, they can't buy this away from me. I'm not going to be satisfied until I know that they are...
And I'm not going to be satisfied until we contact Roberta's soul to ask her if you killed her.
able to hurt anybody else in this way. That people know and can stop them from going after another handicapped person's grave and then buying the family member's silence.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, James is coaching her. It's obvious that James is probably coaching her. That's why James is never going to score.
Overrun me with their followers in my comments saying that it's all lies.
It is all lies.
It's not going to stop me from repeating the truth until somebody hears me.
Nah, Maggie, a Ouija board would be too much of a hassle. A Ouija board would be too much of a hassle. That's why we have the radio inside the well. That's why we got the microphone inside the well.
Not everything in this world should be able to be bought.
Yeah. Tell that to Twitter.
Another small addendum. At the time that they were trying to have me put into a mental hospital by contacting these people, it was a power play for them. It was a game for them.
This was 2 days ago.
A game.
AP shared this on late night, I think, on Tuesday? Oh, this was last night.
My aunt was making videos laughing and mocking me and talking about how she was going to have me placed in a mental hospital there in Georgia.
Oh, you are a danger to yourself and to others, Mary. So, yeah. Maybe that's where you belong.
They were antagonizing me and trying to make me believe that because my aunt is family,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and powerful. If she wanted to,
Oh, yeah, that's
she
right,
could
AP.
have me taken from California, from my own personal care, from the home that they've given me, from the doctors and the therapists that they've given me. My aunt had me convinced. They had me believing this for a little bit. I won't lie.
You always lie, Mary. Again, this was before you went to LA. We could have had you committed a long time ago. And if we did, we wouldn't be here today if you were committed. So, yeah, I guess. But again, Mary, you are a danger to everyone around you.
I believed it, and I was scared. Because they were saying they were going to put
Also, don't ruin Beavis and Butthead for me.
me in a hospital where my family would be in charge of whether I ever got out of my treatment. Ask Britney Spears how terrifying of an idea that is. The last thing somebody who has mental health issues needs
Here we go again.
is for somebody who is abusive to them to be in control.
I think you were the one being abusive towards your family. I mean, we don't know for sure what happened between you and your grandma, but I'm assuming that you pretty much were abusing your grandmother physically and psychologically. And Kathy can testify to the times when she had to walk in on you, slitting your wrists, holding her children hostage until grandma gave you money for drugs.
Of their mental health care. I'm on my own because I ran from my abusers.
No, you ran away to California because you found out that they could give you free medical care if you were homeless.
My abusive family didn't want me to have treatment because they don't agree with the diagnoses.
Because half the times you faked your diagnoses.
They don't believe mental health problems exist.
They don't believe your mental health problems exist. They think you're making it up for attention. I don't know what her diagnosis is. She fakes almost every illness she can think of. She just Googles shit on WebMD and claims that that's what's wrong with her. To be honest, this is a thing that most lolcows do whenever they don't get their way, whenever they're being put in a corner, or whenever they don't want to get a job. They fake an illness to garner sympathy. I mean, we just got done watching Shani berate Rev for not lying for her.
They think that being bipolar is just an excuse to not work.
I don't think they said that. I think they said you're not bipolar, or you never were diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
And I was afraid of what the money and
Bipolar disorder can be managed. The thing is, bipolar disorder can be managed. If you treat it properly, it can be managed. However, you, on the other hand, refuse to get help for your disabilities. You just use your mental illnesses as an excuse to be a lazy bum.
and the power my family has could actually do to me. It took a little while for them to convince me that they couldn't do that. They couldn't just take me and lock me up and put me back in the care of my abusers.
Put you back in the care of your abusers? I think you were the one abusing your family.
The idea that this was ever presented as real for me. And then
The idea that you presented was real was from that book. And yes, I'm going to pull out an excerpt from the book. Well, actually, it's not really an excerpt. Well, it is an excerpt. It's just an excerpt from I'll Never Stop. No, wrong. No, not that one. The full excerpt from I'll Never Stop Screaming. I learned to tell my mother what she wanted to hear and say as little as possible to either of them. I hated them. I remember lying awake at night listening to them fight, wondering if this would be the night he killed her. She's referring to her father. This was when I started lying. I lied to everyone about everything. I obviously couldn't tell anyone what was going on. And being a stupid kid, I would make up a fantasy life none of the other kids believed. It just ensured I'd never have a friend. I would read books all the time and become the character. If the character's mom was pregnant, I told kids my mom was pregnant. It was more interesting to me than what I was going through. I became weird and outcasted. That's an excerpt from Mary's so-called book, I'll Never Stop Screaming.
laughed at by thousands and egged on because they thought it was so funny.
Yes, Hatman, she will shed the tears
This is
until the
very
blood rains from her
real
eyes.
to me. This is my life. This is the kind of antagonizing things that they do. When they say that they're just watching the videos, they don't talk about what they do to instigate the breakdowns. Because they do a lot that they don't really want you to know about that cause me to completely lose it.
Are you sure it's us, Mary? Are you sure it's us doing this to you? Because I think it's because you provoke people. You provoke people constantly. You know what? Again, I have to say the line again. AP, if you're still in the chat, I got to say the iconic line that was said by Gustavo Fring, which was addressed to Hector Salamanca. This was the line that Gustavo Fring said to Hector Salamanca. This is what comes of blood for blood. Sangre por sangre. Sangre por sangre. This is what comes of blood for blood, Mary. Sangre por sangre. Look at me,
And
Mary.
they can use those videos
Look at me,
to make
Hector.
money and
Look at me.
mock and laugh. They are exploiting.
Yes,
them.
I've been.
And you'll say, well,
Yes, I've been starting to watch Breaking Bad too. I'm starting to like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
you're the one uploading the videos to my channel to defend my life, to hold on to my sanity. Not for these other people to exploit and then start poking me to
Yep.
get more. The fact that my own family is doing it and nobody will
Oh,
believe that
thanks.
they're abusive is also just the most.
Oh, thanks. I mean, yeah. If we ever do like a Breaking Bad watch party on Twitch, or if I start doing like watch parties on Twitch, I think one of the first things I'm going to do is watch Mr. Show her like on Twitch or watch like season 1 of Breaking Bad? Because I just started watching it on Netflix.
Most gaslighting thing.
Gaslighting. That's our new favorite word.
My family's involvement in this at all is proof that they are abusive, because no non-abusive family would ever be involved in something like this. Defending men that have over 30 accounts specifically to continue contacting women who no longer want to speak to them.
Are you talking about AP or JRC3, Mary? It sounds like you're... This sounds like JRC3's doing. Hold on, let me hear that again.
Specifically to continue contacting men that have over 30 accounts.
Men who have over 30 accounts contacting women that want nothing to do with them. Are you sure you're talking about AP or JRC3? Because that sounds like something James would do. But then again, James is not smart enough to make 30 accounts to contact Eliana. Or even the nurse that stood him up.
Specifically to continue contacting women who no longer want to speak to them. And saying that's not stalking.
Oh yeah, Hatman.
Harassment. If you need more than one account to talk to somebody, because
oh yeah, he's talking about you're talking about Hatman. Yeah, Hatman. Hatman, he is truly a man with a hat who will be the bane of JRC3's nightmares, the devil incarnate, the ruler of hell, and the keeper of Bubba's soul. Remember, Hatman has Bubba's soul. Trent and Wade has the title of Bubba's soul. We will merge two together, and we will make a super Bubba.
You won't let them not hear from you?
We might have to come in contact with Bubba's soul.
You need help. And those women are victims of you. If you have over 30 accounts to continue contacting somebody, that somebody is a victim of you.
Yes. He is truly a man with a hat. I love that. I think that's fun. Okay, that was kind of funny. But he has Bubba's soul. Trent Wade only has the title. But I'm still coming for the soul. We need to perform a seance. We need to perform a seance for Roberta's soul.
Whether you acknowledge it or not. And there are multiple of you out there. It's dangerously obsessive. And a big part of it is because they're trying to get vengeance for my abusive family.
No, we're trying to call you out for being a pathetic liar, Mary. And also for being an accessory to the murder of Roberta Laws. And if we ever make contact with Roberta's soul in hell, she might tell us that you played a part in her murder.
Because their proof that my family is not abusive is that they asked my family. No reasonable person would take their word.
The soul.
No reasonable people would do this.
I told you this was going to be...
Reasonable people are going to find my video and see all of this happen and... something...
This is just her sad fishing.
...is going to be done. I don't know what, but something has to change.
What has to change, Mary? The only thing that has to change is you. I bind you, Mary, from doing harm. harm against other people and harm against yourself. I bind you, Adrastia, against doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself. I bind you, Adrastia, against doing harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself.
This is just... What they do is wrong.
Oh boy.
What they do should not be as profitable to them as YouTube allows it to be. There needs to be something done where the blocking system actually functions. I don't know if YouTube isn't aware that there are some people who simply can't be blocked, or if they don't care, but when you're on your 30th account, YouTube should be able to do something.
YouTube ain't gonna do shit because you cannot stop screaming. Hatman has possession of Bubba's soul. He also has possession of Roberta's soul. Who do you think we're going to contact next? I mean, we already summoned Bubba's soul. We're going to summon Roberta's soul. And she might tell us that you killed her, along with Kenneth.
And currently, apparently, they can't.
Few more. Don't you try to have me institutionalized. Yeah.
And, I told you all I would update if I got the donation, that I got what I needed.
This is going to be one last one.
A donation. I'm going to be able to go to the store and get what I need to clean up now. I do want to say thank you to the donator. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me.
And then people started following the... Yeah, in case you're living under a rock, somebody donated to Mary, and people gave that person shit for it.
I know it's hard for me to show gratitude and appreciation because I am extremely depressed. And when you're depressed, it's like there's just a fog over your eyes and you can't...
Can you imagine Adrastia? Can you imagine Adrastia reacting when she finds out that we're trying to contact Roberta's spirit?
Cannot see the good things. I don't mean to be that way.
Oh, we got... And she's wearing the same Powerline t-shirt. If you thought Von Helton has a record, I think she's trying to beat Von Helton's record for wearing the same shirt 12 days in a row. Or 100.
Grateful for the people I have who are trying to be there for me. I am just overwhelmed with people who are trying to hurt me.
I'm losing my voice because of that song.
And it has for a long time. But there are a handful who have been there. And I do appreciate them. And they're basically the only people that I'm still here doing movies and games for. Trying to pull out of it. I'm gonna try to pull it together long enough to do laundry. And y'all won't have to complain about seeing me wear the same shirt every day.
Oh, she caught on. She finally caught on to the fact that people keep complaining that she wears the same Powerline t-shirt. At least she's becoming self-aware that people are arguing that she wears the same shirt every day.
Although it will be in a rotation of about 4 shirts that I own. I'm not really allowed to get new clothes without being attacked. And I'm sorry that I can't even say thank you without crying. That's
I
not
can't say
something
thank
I
you without
can
crying
control.
too. You don't see me cry on camera because you don't see my face on camera. That's why I'm using an avatar.
Life would probably be a whole lot better. My emotions are extreme.
We
I
know.
can't control them as easily as everybody else seems to be able to. And I'm constantly being triggered by people who know that and want
We
to
know.
use my reactions for their own profit.
Shut up, Mary. Shut up. I mean, shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg.
For the last 2 years, my mental health has been exploited.
You've exploited. No, you use your mental health as an excuse.
By people who don't care about me at all.
We don't care about you. We don't want anything to do with you. We just want you to leave us the fuck alone and never talk about us ever again. Isn't that too hard to ask? I'm pretty sure it is too hard to ask for someone who claims that the reason why she can't get a job is because she's mentally 13.
Just want the money that my tears produce for them. And it has left me this person that can't seem to get through a sentence without tears welling up.
Oh boy. Oh god.
I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry for that. Shut
I'm
up.
hoping one day I'll be able to get to a place where I can make a video with gratitude and thankfulness without breaking down crying.
Good luck with that.
But at this moment in my life, everything makes me cry. The
Yeah.
happy and the sad.
Oh, here we go.
It's all the same when you reach this level of depression.
Damn it, Beavis.
And I am on medication that's trying
Oh,
to-
emotionally 13.
But the outside...
I wonder where she got that from. I wonder where she got that whole emotionally 13 from. Could it be that that's what we keep saying that James is? Is it possible that we're stealing James's shtick? Is it possible that she's trying to steal James's shtick? Like how we keep saying that, oh, James is emotionally 13 years old. That's where she got it from. That's where we kept saying that JRC3 is emotionally 13 because, well, he acts like a 13-year-old. Well, he acts like a middle school bully.
triggers constantly fight to override that medication. I don't understand a whole lot of people to...
There's no place.
expect a whole lot of people to understand what I'm going through. I expect
There's no place like
90%
home.
just hate me.
Well, we all hate you, Mary. Well, there's a reason why everybody hates you, Mary. A big reason. There are several. I can list a whole ton of reasons of why everybody hates you. You abuse your grandmother. You abused your grandmother. You tried to blackmail your late mother. You victimized a minor. You helped cover up a murder. You falsely accused internet hosts of harassing you. You solicited nudes. Well, you sent unsolicited nudes to a minor. The list goes on. And not to mention, you've been grifting off your viewers for weed money. Need I say more?
But the 10% that don't, I do thank you. And I am fighting specifically for you. Because I have nobody else to fight for.
Well, you heard it, folks. She has nobody else to fight for. And now we shall end this off with a little more of a karaoke. Since everybody loved when I sang the JRC3 song, I might as well sing you a little bit of the Litty song. And of course, I want to give a shout out to Chad. I Have My Dad's Boat for providing us with this little number that I will be singing for you guys to close us out. So I want to thank Chase the Train for donating the $50 to sing the JRC3 song. And also want to thank Miss Moonbear for being a longtime supporter of my channel. And I also want to thank AP, Hatman, and everybody here for, exposing this crazy nut job. This mentally unstable hobo for being for the pathological liar she is. And now to display my gratitude to all you, I shall sing for you Under Litty. To close us out. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna cuddle. Sometimes I feel like I just want some dough. The car that I live in, and I sleep in gyms. I'm just so lonely. I met this guy. Nipping on an app, said we could cuddle. Little did he know that I had a plan, and asked me if we could please use a condom. I said don't worry, now that was a lie. Told the police I got raped unexpectedly. Got a baby on the way. Cause you spread my legs. I need more money to support my drug habit. Gotta put my family down. So just please donate. Yeah. It's hard to believe that cops won't believe me. It's hard to believe that I had to go home to the house that was raped in by one of my brothers. My mom bailed me out. I really don't know why. Told the police I got raped unexpectedly. Got a baby on the way. Cause I spread my legs. I need more money to support my drug habit. Gotta put my family down. So please donate. Cause baby inside just wanna do some drugs. Anyway, I just don't give a fuck to donate. I'll take this fucking baby's life. One time. That was it. Wow. How'd you guys like that performance, everyone? It was a little hard. Oh, I will practice on that one. I know the lyrics to the original song, Under the Bridge. I know the lyrics to the original song, Under the Bridge, but I don't know that one. I know the whole JRC3 song. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's show. This was the evening hate. Now it's late hate. Thank you guys for sticking around. I shall bid you adieu. And, yeah. Once again, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being good supporters. And, yeah. Much like the old shtick, if you like this, please hit that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe. And click the bell notification. If you feel generous and want to donate a few shekels my way, you can donate to my Streamlabs/Rickzilla0825, or you can donate to my PayPal/Rickzilla54, or you can buy me a coffee at Ko-fi.com/Rickzilla1. In the links are in the description as well as in the pinned comment. If you want to give out some handouts. If not, like I said, you can also hit that like button. It's free. And you know what also is free? Subscribe to my channel and clicking the bell notification for future uploads. Once again, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. That being said, I am Rickzilla, and I shall see you guys in the near future. Peace out, folks. Mwah.